Hey everybody, it's Jack with another story time from the Hoboken Fire Museum. And I'm here with Bob. Hey Bob.
Hey.
And the museum is open every Saturday and Sunday from noon till 5 here at 213 Bloomfield Street. Where is that? Well, it's between 2nd and 3rd Streets on Bloomfield. And we do story time. We do it in person every Sunday at 1:30 p.m. And for information, you can check the museum website. You can look at Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. And you can always call the museum when they're open, of course. Don't call in the middle of the night. They're not there. But call 201-656-2240 and find out all the information about the Fire Museum. But we have a great story today. It's a classic. It's from 1983 and it was written and illustrated in Canada. It's called The Fire Station by Robert Munsch. And the pictures are by Michael Martchenko. So we're gonna find out what this story is, as they say in Canada, what it's about. All right, The Fire Station. Let's find the first page. Canada. All right. Michael and Sheila were walking down the street. As they passed the fire station, Sheila said, "Michael, let's go ride a fire truck." "Well," said Michael, I think maybe I should ask my mom, and maybe I should ask my dad, and I think maybe. "I think we should go in," said Sheila. Then she grabbed Michael's hand and pulled him up to the door. And this looks kind of like the Hoboken Fire Museum, which was an old firehouse with a big door in the front. Let's see what happens. Sheila seems like a little bit of trouble. Do you think so? Sheila knocked. Blam, 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 blam. A large firefighter came out and asked, "What can I do for you?" "Well," said Michael, "maybe you could show us a fire truck and hoses and rubber boots and ladders and all sorts of stuff like that." "Certainly," said the firefighter. "And maybe," said Sheila, "you'll let us drive a fire truck?" "Certainly not," said the firefighter. So they went in, just like you can do here at the museum, and they looked at ladders and hoses and big rubber boots. And they looked at little fire trucks and big fire trucks and this one, enormous fire trucks. When they were done, Michael said, "Let's go." "Right," said Sheila. "Let's go into the enormous fire truck." Uh-oh. Now, when you come here to the museum, you can climb up on the fire truck, but you can't turn it on. No, don't do it. When they were in the truck, the fire alarm went off. Whoa. Oh no, said Michael. Oh yes, said Sheila. She grabbed Michael and pulled him into the back seat. Firefighters came running from all over. They slid down poles and they ran down the stairs. They jumped onto the truck and they drove off. The firefighters didn't even look in the back seat. Michael and Sheila were in the back seat. Uh-oh. Oh, they're gonna be in trouble. They came to an enormous fire. Look at this, wow. Lots of yucky colored smoke got all over everything. It colored Michael yellow, green, and blue. It colored Sheila purple, green, and yellow. When the fire chief saw them, he said, "What are you doing here?" Sheila said, "We came in the fire truck. We thought it was a bus, or maybe it was a taxi, or maybe it was an elevator. Yeah. We thought maybe." "I think maybe we'd better take you home," said the fire chief. He put Michael and Sheila in his car and drove them away. Look at that there. Oh, covered. When Michael got home, he knocked on the door. His mother opened it and said, "You messy boy! You can't come in and play with Michael. You are too dirty." She slammed the door right in Michael's face. His own mother didn't recognize him. That's so sad. He says it. "My own mother," said Michael. "She didn't even know me." He knocked on the door again. His mother opened the door and said, "You dirty boy, you can't come in and play with Michael. You're too dirty. You're absolutely filthy. You're a total mess. You're, oh no, you're Michael." Michael went inside and he lived in the bathtub for 3 days until he finally got clean. That is silly. That is very, very silly. When Sheila got home, she knocked on the door. Her father opened it, and he saw an incredibly messy girl. He said, "You can't come in to play with Sheila. You're too dirty." He slammed the door right in her face. "Ow," said Sheila. "My own father, and he didn't know me." She kicked and pounded on the door as loudly as she could. Her father opened the door and said, "Now stop that racket, you dirty girl. You can't come in and play with Sheila. You're too dirty. You're absolutely filthy. You're a total mess. Oh my. Oh no. You're Sheila." Yay, he knows me. "Right," said Sheila. I went to a fire in the back of a fire truck and I got all smoky. I wasn't even scared. Sheila went inside and lived in the bathtub for 5 days until she got clean. Scrub-a-dub-a-dub-a-dub-a-dub-a-dub-a-dub-a-dub-a-dub-dub. Do you think she wasn't scared, or do you think she was scared? I bet she was a little scared. The next day, Michael took Sheila on a walk past the police station. He told her, "If you ever take me in another fire truck, I'm going to ask the police to put you in jail." "Jail?" yelled Sheila. "Oh, let's go look at the jail. What a great idea." "Oh, no," yelled Michael, and Sheila grabbed his hand and pulled him into the police station. The end. And there's Crazy Munch. And there's Michael Martchenko. I thought that was a pretty funny book, didn't you? All right, well, you can come join us here at the Fire Museum, 213 Bloomfield Street, every Sunday at 1:30. And we'll read fire stories. We'll read all sorts of stories. Sound good? Bob, does it sound good to you?
Sounds great.
Fantastic. Well, we'll see you all next time.